So I totally agree. It's not teacher's job, and the fact that that's even being brought up is appalling and disgusting. It's crazy. So I used to be in the classroom as a long term sub. I've got plenty of content about why I left, what happened, how I didn't want to leave, et cetera, et cetera. So you can look through that if you want more background on me. I don't care. But it's not our job at all to do that. I mean, what's being piled on us already was insane. And to add that, like, no, first and foremost, I'm not touching a gun. I grew up in a family of proud white trash rednecks, and then my dad was federal law enforcement. My mom's a retired magistrate and was a stay at home mom with me. So, yeah, guns were around in our house, but it was a big responsibility. They were not seen as a toy. And my dad always locked his up every time he got home from work. And he was in a job where he had to carry one. But I used to, like, I mean, I've been to shooting ranges before when I was younger, but now I will not touch a gun. A gun took the life of my best friend when he used it to take his own life, and I don't want any part of it. Do I think they're responsible gun owners? Absolutely. And I think that's one thing, but it's obvious when we have a problem in this country with mental health and people are able to access them. And to tell teachers that they need to be armed, that is just, I agree, that's insane. You're there to teach. You're there to love those kids and teach them. You're not there as a police officer. What are they going to do next? It's not like they're going to give us police training anyway. I mean, for a district or for someone to say, hey, you need to carry a gun, first and foremost, no. It goes against my personal beliefs to carry one and my religious beliefs. So, no, we're not doing that. Secondly, that's just crazy. I remember we had, I had come from elementary, and we'd have school resource officers, around during like bus call and stuff. But I had been let go because I needed to find someone who was more experienced, which was fine. Like, this was like 2 weeks into my teaching career. And I mean, I came with like nothing, right? And I went to middle school for like half a day, and seeing a school resource officer terrified me. Not because it was a cop, but because to see that and know that that is a standard and necessity in American schools is terrifying. It's scary. And this was middle school. I can't even imagine that in elementary schools. Like, that breaks my heart. I mean, I've cried so much for the last day or two, like I'm sure many others have. And it's terrifying. And it's baffling that people would think that that's a teacher's job. When I taught, no, just, this is going to be a part two.